Hi girls and guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So we've got an Audi Q3 on the ramp and we will be replacing the spring pans and the eccentric bolts because the eccentric bolts never ever come out of these arms. Reason why we're replacing these is because they have failed their MOT on excessive corrosion and are really rusty. How rusty? Oh, let's just have a look and holy moly. Yes, that is just soft and squishy, but not just one, 2 times, all battered and terrible. So we're going to be replacing them. This has actually failed its MOT on them, and the customer was shocked about it because this car had actually been into Audi a couple of months ago, and they just advised general corrosion. Yeah, about that. So let's get these changed. Now, these are 18s, these are 18s. You're going to need something to support the spring pan when it comes down. We're probably going to need to cut these off because steel bolt, it's got an aluminium bush on the inside, and they do like to fuse together and form an unbreakable bond that can only be dealt with a cutting disc or a lot of heat, but cutting discs is going to be quicker. You will need to order some new bolts. I can give you the part numbers for them in a few minutes. We've already got some. And yeah, it's just literally 2 lots of 18s. These should be easy. You're gonna need something to support the spring pan when it comes down. So let's get moving. Okay, so I've undone this side and you can see the rust just coming off it with every knock. It is quite concerning, isn't it? And believe me, I am covered in rust at the moment. So that's out, obviously use this to support it. Now we're gonna try that eccentric 18mm. You will need a wheel alignment after because we're messing with bolts here and the geometry of the car. So this will be in for a 4-wheel alignment thereafter. So let's get the 18mm on the back. Everything is just crusty on this car, man. Oh God. I need to get a lot of lube on this as well because I'm surprised that's still an 18, not a 17.5. It's incredible. But yeah, let's get this off. Okay, so the problem lies here. When you see, if I turn the bar, you can see the bush is moving with it. Hold on. Yeah, so the bush, it's the bolt seized in. Basically the bolt is seized into this bit here and here, so I'm gonna have to cut it once there and replace the bolt anyway. We knew we were going to do it, but we're here now, so let's, yeah, you can just see it's completely flexing itself. So cutting it is going to be quickest. I can't see any other real reason. I could heat it up, I could be there for ages with heat trying to get it out, but sometimes just deal with it, cut it through and be done quick. All right, well, that arm is finally out. We have cut it and destroyed everything. There's so much mess, just mess everywhere. So now we're on to side 2. The 18mm is already off. Just gonna pop the spring out in a second. Just add some more mess on the floor, why not? Look at it, it's just terrible. I don't even know, that looked like a lot more. And now we're just gonna cut this bolt out. So what we did was I put angle grinder up just to make a slit in it inside, and then put the air saw there just alongside it, cut it. I managed to rip the bush completely by turning the 18, so I tore it from the inside. So then that would just turn, so I could just keep cutting around. So basically rip the center out of the bush, and then just keep turning it around. And when I did that, I managed to get enough room to tilt this a decent angle and then put the angle grinder straight through it, save myself some time. The long part was cutting through this initial bit here. I'll try and show you a little bit better this time around. Oh, well, we got side 2 out. This one gave me loads of false hope because it started turning and it was showing like it was gonna come out, but then it didn't. So then I had to just cut it again. This one, I just used the saw straight up against that side there where you can see where it's rubbed, which was good because I had a nice little like view window as I was cutting through. But okay, it's done now. So we're just measuring up, making sure we've got the new ones all in. These aren't actually sided. The part numbers for these eccentric bolts are, so there they are, WHT 001761. You can see the rest, and not that much money. I think all in £29 for this, the bolt, the screw, the bolt, the nut, and the washer. So yeah. Right, we're getting ready to put these all in. Firstly, I have painted them with anti-seize, sorry. That one to be precise. Put a lot on, because if I've ever got to do the alignment again, I want to make sure they're coming off. Might just put a bit in there as well. But we're going to get these fitted now. We're nearly there. Okay, so we're all in. I've just set them pointed down, so we're going to do the alignment. We're all set up on the alignment, and oh, she is really not good. Camber's good, but rear toe is bad. So let's spin them around and get them all lined up. We're doing a full four-wheel alignment on this, so that will all be green shortly. Well, alignment's all done. This is just going to be a temporary one for now. Everything's all nice and in the green. It's not parallel or equal, but we'll be doing it again afterwards, because I like to just do one so it drives nicely, drive it for a day or so, just let it all settle down, and then we will do a final alignment, which is included in the price. We don't charge people twice for that, there's no point. So, it's now time for a quick little road test. That's what it looked like before, so it was well out of whack, but we're all in the green, which is good. I mean, it could stay like this, but I'd like to double check it, because if I'm doing it, I want to do it right. All right, been for a nice little road test. Everything's feeling good. I'm not actually sure what that's about, but we'll look at that in a few minutes. So this one is done.